P2 bot YT said, "We good."
Okay. And Ryan, we're streaming. This is how you stream in style, bros. Okay, I have to put my black hoodie over my monitor because I can't sleep with the light on.
Lost aim said,
Screw off.
"When your mama gay." Lost aim said,
Ryan.
"Gay
I
I."
swear, I'm not gonna do this if you keep spamming me.
I almost said 2 words. I'm gonna spam. I'm sure you was spamming. I'm gonna send one
Lost aim
word.
said,
Ryan?
"Heart suit, heart 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 suit."
Ryan, keep doing it, I swear. No, don't stop. That's
Lost aim said, "Heart suit, heart suit, heart suit, heart suit, heart suit, heart suit, heart suit."
Just cause you.
Just bumps for what?
Can you still see anything?
Yeah, I still see her, but you need to point the camera down. Never mind. You need to put flash on.
Down like that more?
Lost aim
Ryan?
said,
Yes.
"Can't see."
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, turn more.
Turn more.
There.
That way?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just go. There's no way I'm gonna be able to put a light.
Oh gosh, you don't have to sleep with the light on. Sorry.
I can't sleep with a light on, Ryan.
Oh, looks like you have to put a pillow over your face.
Okay, hold on.
Lost aim said, "Rainbow flag."
Remember that?
Lost aim
Ryan?
said,
Ryan?
"Rainbow flag."
Ryan? I didn't drop my phone.
I'm sorry, but 2 girls kissing.
Lost aim said,
Better?
"Kiss woman woman."
Ryan, is that better?
Kiss woman.
Ryan, can you...
Oh, I can't see anything.
You can't see me?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
Can I use your pillow? Yes. Like that. Can you keep it like that?
Yeah?
Yes.
Like that? Yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight.
Good.
I think I just broke it. Yeah, I think I just broke my light.
Lost aim said,
Well, that's a
100 points. Lost aim said, "Lost aim."
Ryan, stop.
Lost aim said,
Ryan.
"Lost
Stop.
aim said."
Can you see me?
Yes. Hold on. No.
Oh my god, kid.
Lost aim said, "Lost aim said." Lost aim said. Lost aim said.
Ryan, stop. Dude, I'm not gonna do this if you're gonna keep spamming me.
Well, not the point is entertainment. Plus, no one can hear you, so nobody can hear your reaction. This is the point where you need to react. Welcome to the stream, free.
Lost aim. Said. Re-e. Lost aim. Said.
Can you see me now?
But emoji.
Can you see me now?
No.
How about now?
No. Can you now see your screen?
No, I put a cover over it so I can actually sleep. How can you guys not see me?
Lost aim.
Ryan.
Said.
Stop.
Gay said. Gay said. Lost aim. Said. Mobile phone electric plug.
Stop.
But no, I'm sorry to see the boot the cat thing like Siri.
Lost aim. Said. Electric plug 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 electric plug.
At least you guys can see me. I'm good with that.
Lost aim. Said. Boots and cats boots and cats boots and cats.
Ryan?
You're asleep right now, little tiny space right there, King.
Yeah, I will sleep in that little tiny space, Ryan.
Yeah, a little tiny blue dot.
But I won't be able to sleep at all if you keep spamming me.
Reaction.
Yeah, reaction. There's no one watching besides you and me.
No, it's one other person.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's
Lost aim.
watching me?
Said.
There's 3 people watching.
React. Lost aim. Said. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Jesus, Ryan. Other person who's watching, type in the chat so I can at least hear you. Because I don't want it just to be Ryan spamming me the entire time. Ryan? I saw that
Lost
before
aim.
you even came up on the
Said.
speech chat.
You were just clapping mine.
Remember that?
Yep, I screen recorded that. Can I pop your booty pimples?
You know if you hold down on that video it saves, right?
Can I pop your booty pimples? Demonetized. I just took off my shirt. Demonetized. I just took off my socks. Don't worry, guys. I don't sleep with my shirt. I don't sleep with my pants on.
He sleeps in underwear, don't worry.
Lost aim.
I don't do that either.
Said.
Yeah,
Molester Moon.
Oh, the bed's so warm. Thank you, Cisco.
I can't see you.
You can see me perfectly fine. Shut up.
It's like one
Lost aim.
away.
Said. Cisco.
Stop. Hang up the phone, you fat white. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sleep with that light. Good night. See you in the morning. Ryan, if you spam me in the chat, I'm literally going to put earplugs in so I can't hear you.
Lost aim. Said. You know when you're just sitting there in class and you let out the biggest fart and it's like boom.
Stop. Oh god.
Lost aim. Said. Slash TDS blah blah. Lost aim. Said. Cisco, what you doing?
He's sleeping, thank you very much. Now shut up.
James sucks man ass. Said. Hi.
Ryan, I know that's you. Stop.
Lost aim. Said. Gay eye. Lost aim. Said. Why would you think that's me?
Because you were talking about James Charles earlier.
Lost aim. Said. Yeah, that's James Charles duh.
Hold on, let me check my monitor. So I can't see anything.
Lost aim. Said. Get back in your bed.
You can't make me.
Lost aim. Said. Shirk. Lost aim. Said. Said so.
And put in timeout. And Ryan, I also know that's you. Put in timeout. And now I can actually get some quality peace time. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Come on. Come on.
BBS Clan said, "You're actually gay."
You're actually gay. I'm putting you in timeout too. Oh wait.
BBS Clan said, "No you."
Alright, you got one more account. Come here. Come here. Come here, Cisco. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come here. Come on. You're crazy, but what's going on, huh? Come on.
Some Zasai boy
Oh
said,
my god.
"I got 4 more actually."
Oh my god, Ryan. Stop. Oh, okay, you use that. That's cheating. Okay, you use my account. That's cheating. Can I put myself in timeout? I wonder. Hey, buddy. Come here, Cisco. Come here. Hey, Cisco, come here. Go chill out there. Go chill out there. Hey, come here. Okay, bye. Bye bye. Come on. Come here. No? Okay. He thinks I want to play. I don't want to play. There we go. I don't have to worry about him unplugging my cords. Good night, Ryan. Ugh.
Ryan Marshall said, "Finally go to bed you man baby."
Shut up, you manor.
Ryan Marshall said, "Knicker." Ryan Marshall said, "Boo."
Stop.
Ryan Marshall
Oh my god.
said, "You have been spooked."
You didn't scare me. Get out of here, you man, baby.
Ryan Marshall said, LOL. Ryan Marshall said, I'm doing.
You were doing what?
Ryan Marshall said, your mama gay.
Well, you know what, Ryan? You just scared the living crap out of me. Just stop.
Ryan Marshall said, you have web feed.
No. That's no. Can I go to sleep now?
Ryan Marshall said, I'm Obanos.
You were what? Oh, wait, what? Wait, what did you say? Hold. I gotta check this. I wanna see what you actually said.
Ryan Marshall said, Obamos. Ryan Marshall said, Obanos. Bianca Celeste dash said, Urgui. Ryan Marshall said, get back in your bed.
Who's by Bianca? Oh wait, by Ananka Celestia. What? Who is that? Who's by Ananka Celestia?
Bianca Celeste dash said, you're gay.
Who are
Ryan
you?
Marshall said, Bianca Celeste dash said, gay. Ryan Marshall
Bianca.
said, turn up your mic. Bianca Celeste dash said, homosexual.
No.
Bianca Celeste dash said, why?
Homo. I'm not turning out my mic. Because I'm not talking to you guys. I'm trying to go to sleep.
Ryan Marshall said, dude, put a shirt on, you dry chicken wing.
God, I swear, right? I'm not putting a
Bianca Celeste dash said, ha ha ha, dry chicken wing.
Okay, no, it's actually kind of funny. Stop. It's 2:30. Stop. I'm trying to go to sleep. I gotta go to work tomorrow. This was a bad idea.
Bianca Celeste dash said, I'm trying not to laugh. Ryan Marshall said, I'm so red.
You're so red because you're having your first period, Ryan.
Ryan Marshall said, Caden, you're paler than the sand. Bianca Celeste dash said, Daddy. Ryan Marshall said, Daddy.
I'm not your daddy.
Bianca Celeste dash said, Daddy.
I'm not your
Bianca Celeste dash said, Daddy. Bianca Celeste dash said, Daddy. Ryan Marshall 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 said, Big Papi.
Now let me sleep. And I swear, this is why I don't want children. Because they're gonna do that 24/7.
James Charles Big Fest fan said, Buck teeth SpongeBob feet Cisco you're a ginger. Ashley and Bianca red heart crossed fingers medium skin tone women with bunny ears said, Hi. James Charles Big Fest fan said, face with tears of joy rolling on the floor laughing. James Charles Big Fest fan said, that name. Ashley and Bianca red heart crossed fingers medium skin tone women with bunny ears said, I hate the way he reads my dame. Ashley and Bianca red heart crossed fingers medium skin tone women with bunny ears said, name asterisk. James Charles Big Fest fan said, LOL. Ashley and Bianca red heart crossed fingers medium skin tone women with bunny ears said, ah shut up. James Charles Big Fest fan said, Obanos. James Charles Big Fest fan said, dry chicken wing wake up. James Charles Big Fest fan said, dry chicken wing. James Charles Big Fest fan said, say something or I'm a spam. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Unmute us.
What, Ryan?
Hello?
What do you want?
You better watch out. Don't play stupid.
Who is he?
Hey, you know exactly what you did.
That's funny, Ryan.
I know.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Unmute us.
You guys are unmuted.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Who TF was had? James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. That. Poppy Chulo. Said. Hi. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. LOL. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Dude, no, actually, doe, who was that?
What do you mean? Ryan,
Poppy Chulo.
don't get
Said.
stupid.
Who is who?
Don't play stupid.
Face with tears of joy, waving hand, medium skin tone.
Who is that?
No, it was a bot. You could tell it was one of your. It was one of the like prank phone call things because I wasn't even answering to it. It was. Huh?
I put that up already.
Uh huh.
Oh, but I did keep quiet this app.
Unless Bianca, unless it's Bianca.
Bianca's an iPhone.
Yeah, you can still call from an iPhone.
No, it doesn't have the app on my phone.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Bianca.
The way it says
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Stupid. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Feed. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Dry chicken wing shoulder blades.
I'm just gonna turn off my phone. There's no point in having it on.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Dry chicken wing shoulder blades, boy needs a 10.
What? Hold on. I'm gonna go plug my phone in over there.
Poppy Chulo. Said.
Who's Poppy?
He's a bully, he doesn't read SKSKSK.
Who's Poppy Chulo? Poppy.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. You know when you're in class and then you look out the window and you see Hat Magic Wizard and he says come with me, so you follow him in his white van, next thing you know you're just up in a bush.
And good night, Brian.
Poppy Chulo. Said. What? Poppy Chulo. Said. Stop it.
Stop
Get some help.
Oh, okay.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. I don't know. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. You know when you're sitting in a bush and you feel something squish.
Diarrhea.
X. Said. Hi. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. You know when you are in a white van and something happens, then you're like wow. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. There is 6 people watching.
Jesus, how many people?
Poppy Chulo. Said. You know that relatable moment when you go over to your cousin's house and your cousin leaves you in their room by yourself, and then next thing you know you're in the room with you uncle, that's a Poppy Chulo. Said. Registered child toucher.
What? Who all is watching me? Hold up. Jesus Christ.
Poppy Chulo. Said. I don't wanna say the real word for reasons.
Why not?
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Registered sex offender. Poppy Chulo. Said. Yes. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Knicker. P2 bot YT. Said. Who's all watching? Poppy Chulo. Said. Me. Poppy Chulo. Said. LOL. Poppy Chulo. Said. Ahoskaisens. X. Said. Yo hi Caden. P2 bot YT. Said. Hus was Poppy Chulo. Poppy Chulo. Said. NOOO he said the N word. P2 bot YT. Said. Sup J. Poppy Chulo. Said. Poppy Chulo. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Knicker. X. Said. You join P2.
I kind of just have to sit here on my computer because you guys are asking me questions.
P2 bot YT. Said. Yeah. Poppy
Why did you
Chulo
see me?
said. Stop Rian. James Charles Big Fest fan said. Rap 3ST. James Charles Big Fest fan said. I'm only saying knicker. Poppy Chulo said. Jokes on you guys, I got the N-word pass my duty. X said. Sitch. P2 bot YT said. I joined cuz BBS ain't doing much. X said. I left BBS. James Charles Big Fest fan said. Bianca, you're Mexican. P2 bot YT said.
Poppy Chulo is?
Noise.
Is that Bianca?
Poppy Chulo said. Actually Poppy Kylo didn't say anything cause they are homosexuals,
Yep.
smiley face. X said. Yeah, joined evade.
Nice.
P2 bot YT said. Noise. James Charles Big Fest fan said. TF. Poppy Chulo said. Damn it, I meant to put Chulo.
And you.
James Charles Big Fest fan
Put in timeout.
said.
No, this is
Electric
me.
plug mobile phone. X said. I joined EVADE aka Chronic.
Nice. I'm gonna fix my webcam because apparently it can't see anything.
James Charles Big Fest fan said. Ain't nobody care. X said. Face with tears of joy Caden does.
Okay, actually, who's all watching though? Because I've got 6 people watching right now. So I know it's Poppy Chulo, aka
James Charles Big Fest fan said. He definitely doesn't. James Charles Big Fest fan said. He said noise. X said. Does. X said. Yeah, so he cares. James Charles Big Fest fan said. That's his way of saying IDC. P2 bot YT said. Quit fighting.
I actually want to go to sleep right now. I've got 6 hours until I have to get back up again.
X said. Caden, you shaped like a toothpick JK. James Charles Big Fest fan
But you know who else?
said.
You know who else is taking?
You need a PC to be innovate cause you need to be good at editing. James Charles Big Fest fan said. He is a dry chicken wing. X said. I'm fast on console. James Charles Big Fest fan said. No editing videos. X said. Editing in the game. P2 bot YT said. Mark a toothpick didn't lie. James Charles Big Fest fan said. Editing YouTube videos rolling on the floor laughing face with tears of joy. X said. I'm JK, I wouldn't join evade. James Charles Big Fest fan said. I would if I got offered.
No, you would, Ryan.
James Charles Big Fest fan said. Heartsuit 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 sorry. X. Said. FR FR.
Okay, I'm gonna run the stream just a bit longer and then I'm going to bed.
X. Said. Prohibited cigarette. This person. Said. I'm back. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. FR 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 fart.
Okay then.
This person. Said. Stop Ryan.
That's Bianca. For sure.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. I'm stupid. X.
Everywhere.
Said. BBS_X not X is solo. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Caden wanking it in the dark.
Nah, I'm on my computer right now. Stupid. I wouldn't be talking if I was wanking.
X.
Nah.
Said. FR no cap. This person. Said. Are you? James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Probably. P2 bot YT. Said. Nah you gay. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Caden mute the desktop sound.
Nah, I'm good. You guys
This
can do
person.
yourself.
Said. How did you know? X. Said. Sweat droplets rolling on the floor laughing.
I'm tired, bros.
X. Said. This is cool Nikki.
Jesus, Jay. I'm going to bed.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. That fits so perfectly sweat droplets rolling on the floor laughing.
I need to fix the light. That's probably why you guys can't see me.
This person. Said. Sweat droplets sweat droplets sweat droplets sweat droplets sweat droplets. X. Said. Alien I'm from Area 51 on God. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Wanking it Caden is wanking it. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. UFO. X. Said. T-Rex person in bed. This person. Said. I wish I had a peepee. This person. Said. That looked like a rat. X. Said. Rolling on the floor laughing rolling on the floor laughing rolling on the floor laughing. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. So you can be wanking it Bianca. This person. Said. Yes indeed.
Bianca, you can still masturbate. That's not the no. You can still do it.
James Charles Big Fest fan.
It's just
Said. But you can do it differently. X. Said. OMG Ryan. This person. Said. I'm gonna be a transgender when I get older.
so.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. I ain't lying. This person. Said. I can't wait to have a peepee. P2 bot YT. Said. So she is gonna sew a rubber dildo on. This person. Said. Stop you. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. No, but she can also do wanking with it.
She can.
Luis
She can
XD.
too, because it's rubber.
Said. Hi, well, go to sleep, no? X. Said. Rolling on the floor laughing, 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 I'm dead, Nika. This person. Said. No. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Sorry, Bianca.
I might end the stream. I might end the stream soon.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Go wanking with your hands.
No, she just shoved her finger up her. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm going to get demonetized. I'm already demonetized for taking off my shirt.
Luis XD. Said. LOL. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. If Caden was wanking RN, we would never know.
Yeah, well, that's
This
I
person.
have secrets.
Said. That's true. X. Said. Snake, I didn't know Caden was in emojis. Snake, 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 snake. P2 bot YT. Said. But I'm not. X. Said. I'm JP. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Nah, you a snake. X. Said. Nah, you a snake. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Poultry leg dude, I found Caden.
What the hell? That's funny, man.
X. Said. Bed sweat droplets Caden RN.
Not a.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Probably. P2 bot YT. Said. Not a chance. P2 bot YT. Said. Chance. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. You did it before. This person. Said. That's crazy. P2 bot YT. Said. Nah fam. X. Said. Stupid, I'm not gon' let you have the chance. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Caden, get back in your bed. P2 bot YT. Said. You can't see MNE though. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. I can hear you.
I know you can.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Your bed is so crinkly. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Sounds like a bag of chips.
Nah,
X.
that's my bike, fam.
Said. Clap, clap, clap. This person. Said. OOP. Luis XD. Said. Yeah lol that sound good, shake the bed hajajaja.
How many people are watching? Jesus, I have
James
7
Charles
people
Big Fest fan. Said. Dry chicken wing get up and dance.
Hey, y'all, can you subscribe to me? You know what I mean?
This person. Said. Yeah you dry chicken wing.
Okay, if someone subscribes to me, then I'll start dancing.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. RN.
I said if someone subscribes to me, I'll do it.
X. Said. Hole. This person. Said. How are babies made? James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. If you dance RN I will dub. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Sub.
Fine. I'll do it for the sub.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Well Bianca you need a PP and a girl PP goes into tunnel. X. Said. Often. This person. Said. Aradence Jaskson. James Charles Big Fest fan.
Okay, I danced.
Said. OMG.
Jesus.
This person. Said. Put a shirt on. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Dudes. This person. Said. On my eyes. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said.
Okay, now you guys got a
It's
sub.
Ricardo.
Now you guys got a sub.
X. Said. Bye.
What day?
Luis
Vegan
XD.
Day?
Said.
No.
LOL you please dance again. This person. Said. It's Retardo not Ricardo.
No,
James
it's
Charles
Ricardo.
Big Fest fan. Said. I'll sub on every account I have if you dance in your underwear.
Me?
This person. Said.
I mean,
Luis XD is wanking off to Caden dancing.
I guess.
X. Said. Bye Caden.
Bye, Jay.
James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Yes you Bianca. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Caden. Luis XD. Said. Hey JAA. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Dance RN. James Charles Big Fest fan.
Wait a minute.
Said.
Can I put my
Dance
underwear
RN.
above my shorts?
James Charles Big
That's
Fest
technically-
fan.
Yep, that's
Said.
technically dancing in my underwear.
Dance RN Caden. This person. Said. Luis is gonna wank off to Caden. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. No.
Yep, that's
James
technically
Charles
dancing.
Big Fest fan. Said. Dance in your underwear. X. Said. Just dance so I can go to sleep. James Charles Big Fest fan. Said. Only underwear. This person. Said. Dancy.
Here we go. Now it's only underwear.
This person said, that doesn't count, we can't see.
I can't? What do you mean? I just have
X
thunder thighs.
said, we can't see wanker. James Charles Big Fest fan said, if you dance in your underwear.
If I dance in my underwear, what? Ugh. I technically danced in my underwear.
James Charles Big Fest fan said, I will leave you alone. This person said, he's probably not wearing underwear, rolling on the floor laughing.
Nah, I'm wearing underwear. I'm wearing 2 pairs of underwear, actually. And I can prove that I'm wearing 2 pairs of underwear. Come here. Microphone. See? 2 pairs of underwear. I'm shoving that back under there because, yeah, I don't like the feel
James
of it.
Charles Big Fest fan said, then only wear underwear.
No.
James Charles Big Fest fan said,
I'm gonna get
and I'll leave you alone. X
I'm gonna get nude strikes.
said, alright bye Caden. X said, wanker. X said, JK. X said, Nika. This person said,
Bianca wants to see
dance
it
in the
really
underwear.
bad.
James Charles Big Fest
Ooh.
fan said, hey, that's my golden egg.
Bianca wants to see that. See my dancing really bad in my underwear. Ooh, she wants to get a sneak peek.
This person said, Luis XD wants to feel pleasure, so dance in the underwear. James Charles Big Fest fan said, yeah, we all want to. X
Yeah, you all want to
said,
dance in your underwear.
all cap too. James Charles Big Fest fan said, gimme that sneak peek. This person said, you know I don't want a sneak peek, Ryan does.
No, you were wanting me to dance in my underwear really bad. I'll do it if everyone subscribes to me on their alt accounts.
James Charles Big Fest
On
fan
every single one of their alt accounts,
said,
and then I'll do it.
there are 7 people watching waiting for you to dance in your underwear. X said,
Excellent.
hurry up.
Jay,
This
you're
person
still watching.
said, that's gay. X said, I'm subbed on both. James Charles Big Fest fan said, dude. James Charles Big Fest fan said,
Nah, Ryan,
dance RN.
you gotta subscribe to me.
James
on
Charles
all
Big
of your
Fest
alt
fan
accounts. All of
said,
your alt accounts, Ryan.
I wanna
All of
see
them.
this.
Nah, you gotta see it after you subscribe to me on your alt accounts.
James Charles Big Fest fan said, no, I don't trust you.
No, I will do it. I will do it. I promise. I pinky swear. I pinky swear. I pinky swear on my microphone. I'll do it. When I see my subscriber count go up, I will do it. Okay, it went up 1.
This person said, if he doesn't, then unsub Ryan. BBS_X extra said, Caden.
Yes. I know, Jay. I've seen it. I'm gonna mute this because I don't wanna.
BBS_X extra said, I subbed so dance.
Not
This person
everyone has to sub.
Said. Caden is gay. James sucks man ass. Said. Happy now.
Ryan, I know you have more alt accounts. I know you have more alt accounts. Bye, Jay. That's not okay. That came out wrong in so many ways. Okay. Fine. This is full right here. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I danced. Now get out of here. Ow! You did it. A happy? No, I danced. Now you have to finish subscribing to me. Nope, I danced. Yeah, you have to finish. How long does it have to be, Ryan? It's not gonna be a full minute, Ryan. This isn't Pornhub. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. More than 5 seconds. Ryan. Now you have to subscribe to me. No, I'm not doing it for 10 minutes. Nope. No. Not doing it for 10 minutes. I told you guys. You said dance, okay? You said dance, and I danced. Now get out of here. Subscribe to me. Let me see what my subscriber is. Okay, I'm going to bed, guys. I need to get sleep before, because I gotta go to work tomorrow, so. want to go to bed, guys. No, not doing it. No. 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 No, I don't sleep naked because I don't like the feeling of it. No. 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 Luis, what's your main channel? What is your main channel? Because you don't have any content on that other account. This is your main channel? Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, well, thank you for watching, guys. I am going to end my stream now because I am getting very bored, and I'm pretty sure you guys are too. So, yeah, night.